Okay, so here we have a URL that allows us to go out and fetch some information from a remote API. Let's see if we can use this URL, right, to build a tiny little React application that will allow us to build something around this. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm going to reuse a React application that we have already built. It's the one that we've been using for the assignments. I'm just going to create a new component, right, and a new route, right, that will allow me to just focus on just this one little prototype. Okay, all right. So let's see. Let's implement a directory where we're going to do most of our work, and this we'll call it prototype. Prototype. And in that prototype, we'll build a component, and we'll call it the OMDB client. All right, and for now, we're going to import the React library. We're going to, for now, do a class, and this is we're going to export this default, and we'll call it the OMDB client, which is going to extends react.component. There we go. All right, and for now, we're just going to render just a div that's going to say h1 OMDB client. OMDB client. There we go. All right. All right. Excellent. So we can render this in our top level application. Let's see. We have our app right here. Let's see. We have a course manager, and that course manager, I believe we might have implemented a couple of routes. So let's create a route for our brand new component. Right, so we'll say route, and if it matches the path, path equal, if it matches OMDB, then we're going to render the component OMDB client. There we go. Okay, so let's start our application. From our terminal, we'll say npm start. Thank you. All right, there it is. So this is our default endpoint, and we're going to go into OMDB. I think that's what we mapped it to. There it is. So we are in the OMDB client. Let's remove this course manager from the top. Probably, I think this must be at the top here, where we're rendering it. Let's see. It must be router, blah, blah, blah. There it is. It's this H1. I'm going to just remove that so that we only get the OMD client. Everybody okay? All right, excellent. So let's see what we can do from within this OMDB client.